All right, how's everybody doing? Mark here from Mark Bale's Bricks. We have another fantastic Lumibricks set for you. This is the Night Glow Drive-In set number L9081. 1,760 pieces of awesomeness, no stickers, all printed pieces, and we are going to jump in, build this, review it for you stage by stage like we normally do. So sit back, relax, like, comment, and subscribe like we always ask you to do, and let's jump into the review. Welcome. Here are the two manuals that you get with this awesome set. Again, Night Glow Drive-In, very nicely shown on the side here. L9081 is the set number, 1,760 pieces. Lumibricks logo at the top, two QR codes at the bottom, as you can see here, one for English and one for Asian dialect, and of course the road trip logo, which is a fantastic logo in the bottom corner. Fantastic image of the whole set on the booklets as well. Both booklets are pretty much the same on the front. The first booklet is not as thick as the second booklet, but the first one basically covers the first two cars and the big screen. Nothing out of the ordinary within the booklet. Everything was really nicely set up. There is more instructions and safety and what's in what bag for the electronics. Of course, the do not eat warning page. There's more of that in the start of all the booklets now, just because they're making sure they're covering English and an Asian dialect, so they have doubled up on that information in there. But straight in, got a fantastic picture within the inside of it of what's going on. And again, a really cool picture on this side with also pointing out to the different items that are actually in the snack bar, which is pretty cool. And again, another fantastic picture of the yellow car coming in and getting ready to go into the drive-in as well. But like as I said, color coding throughout the whole thing. Was only one little part where the reds were a red piece and the dark burgundy piece. There was a little similarity in the print, but pretty straightforward because it was the only red piece in the bag and stuff like that. So it was very easy to figure out. But as you can see, you build the two cars and you get into the actual screen. The last book, or the second book, basically goes right through the whole build of everything inside the snack bar, which, as I said, was a fantastic build. Wiring management was excellent. I had no issues with that in any way, shape, or form. The sign is nice and sturdy. I like the way it was built in, and it was a great build. In the end, you do have another picture showing another image on the screen as well. Going into the other sets, no Easter eggs this time around in the back, but you have some fantastic sets there that you can look into for future purchases. So those are the manuals for this set. Let's talk about the minifigs that we come with this absolutely fantastic set. We have 5 of them, as you can see right here. Pretty cool looking. They're all completely printed with some really cool outfits on them in any way, shape, or form. Basically, we got a gentleman here with the apron and stuff like that. We got the two-tone legs. We have another younger gentleman in the back with the striped checkered shirt, and he's got a little bit of a lipstick print on his face. So one of these lovely dames over here must have snuck something in during the drive-in. Nice little suit type outfit on this lady, and on this gentleman here, another suit type scenario as well. And this lovely thing right here with the cool mint green hair, very cool print on her as well. The only two-tone is on the gentleman on this side. The backs themselves, apron on the gentleman on this side has a bit of print on the back. We got the rest of the print to finish off the back of his torso, and of course her finishing off the back of her torso. The other ones are basically the straightforward, just plain printed, as you can see. But we got all different types of hairstyles, different hair colors, great facial expressions on the prints as well, so they do look great. It'll be interesting to set them up in the different areas of the actual set themselves, but all in all, that is the 5 minifigures that you get with this awesome set. Here we have stage 1 completed. Basically, the first truck, or the first of the 2 vehicles, and old-fashioned speaker boxes that you used to have at the drive-ins, which that were basically right beside the cars and stuff like that. You would pull up to it, you would sync your car radio to the whatever frequency at the drive-in, and it sent the speakers and stuff like that, or it synced to there. Lots of cool things back in the old days for the drive-ins, but a very interesting truck. So we're going to take a look at this. We got the split window in the front. We have a nice little printed piece with the F and the license plate, as well. 2 lights right there. I like the coloring. It's pretty cool, but it's a weird shape when you turn it this way. So it's got some interesting character in the front. And then it gets a little weird coming towards the back. And we do have a tailgate that does go down as well. So that's pretty cool. And we do have our printed license plate in the back with 2 little lights as well. And speaking of lights, we will poop them on. There you go. We got the rear lights, nice and glowy for sure. Lots of power on these lights. But there you have it. And the battery pack is underneath. So as you can see, no friction at all in any way, shape, or form with the battery pack underneath. And it's the watch style battery pack that sits right there. So very easy to pop into place, very easy to get things going. And it sits very nicely in place. We do have a loose piece, like a little bench. Looks like a little bench seat that comes out as well, so which is pretty cool. Comes with a little couple of angled pieces and stuff like that, but it just sits right in the back of the truck. And the roof does pop off the truck, so you can sit somebody in there. No steering wheel, but we just have a big rounded plate piece with the hole in the center to simulate a steering wheel. But so there you have it. Interesting design, interesting the way to build this. Some really cool antique speakers that you would get at the drive-in. But that's everything in stage 1 so far. Here we have stage 2 completed, and we have another car. This is the second vehicle that you build for this set. Interesting looking vehicle for sure. It's got a mixture of a couple of different years and types of genres into this car. A really long wheelbase, as you can see. It rolls nice and smooth. It's really cool. The front hood does pop off to expose a really cool little detail for engine. So that's pretty cool. It gives that hot rod type feel, like the old 50s, the Chevys and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Just pops back in. We have a nice little printed piece on the front. We got a printed license plate. We got the 2 lights in the front. We do have a printed gauges inside. This one has a steering wheel, where a blue truck that we built earlier in the first stage, there is no steering wheel. Mind you, there's something in there that kind of mimics the steering wheel. The back opens up and we have a little bag, like a little case and stuff like that. So it's in there. Lights itself, we had the watch battery pack on the bottom. Again, lights are all set up nicely. We can just turn it on. And as you can see, we have the 2 main lights there. And we have the 2 rear lights there as you go through. Looks really good. It rolls nicely and stuff. Has some really cool character to this build. We got to keep going. I'm so looking forward to seeing how this whole set's going to come together. So let's jump into the next stage. Stage 3 completed, which is mostly the actual screen for this drive-in. Pretty cool. We got some really cool detail. This is a nice big printed cardboard piece that is there. It actually has 2 sides to it. So if we just pop a little transparent pieces out here, whoops, we can find that one later. Basically, you just pop those out, bring the cardboard slightly to the front, and we can change the scene. As you can see here, we have a nice scene from Train Robbery from that set, which is the Western train set, which has the robber and everything and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And as we had it originally set up, we have the cow barn, which has the farmer just having a snooze while his cow is being abducted in the background by an alien. So pretty cool. Let's put these pins in for this. I got it. Didn't hit the floor. All right, so we pop that back in. We have some nice little birds, some, I guess popcorn or something like that as well. The bird stole some popcorn. We have a little cherries, a nice little bird, and a nice little loop to simulate a nest up at the top there. Nice clear printing on both sides of this cardboard print. Pretty straightforward build. As you can see, nothing too fancy, but it's got some nice little detail design work. We're not sure if there's anything supposed to be on the back of this or anything, but this is a lot of real estate that I don't know. I think we could have used that. But it would have been cool to have like two screens, have cars parked on both sides, but we'll see how it goes. But other than that, pretty cool design. And that's basically it underneath the couple system bricks put in place and stuff like that. Straightforward. There's our screen for the drive-in. Stage 4 completed, and we have a floor plan. Now look at that floor plan. This is actually going to be a much bigger than I thought it was going to be scale wise, but the building's still basically going to be right in this section. And then we have a nice curved sidewalk area and stuff like that. So much bigger footprint than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be a smaller building and stuff, but pretty cool. We got some nice tile work with the 1x1s in this area for the walkway. We have another entrance on this side, it looks like. Underneath, this is the structure. So take a screenshot of this. And then if you want to do a Mills plate version, now you know what you can do, basically. But that's basically the start of the building so far. I really do like the colors as well. I like the light blue. It contrasts nicely with the gray, and we have some of the browns. We do have a slight tint of dark green in here. My guess is this is going to be like some type of flower bed probably. But all in all, this is looking really good. Stage 5 completed, and holy smokes, we've got a lot of detail. So many little builds to fill up the snack shop. Snack shop. But take a look at that. Here, let's do this side first. Look at all that. So we've got newspaper stand, all that. We have a pinball machine. We have a nice little ball with some loose pieces inside, but it is tied in. They won't fall out. We got printed pizza. We got some drinks, popcorn. We have a cash register, some hot dogs, popcorn box. We got a popcorn popping machine, as well a cola machine on this side as well. Now, on this side, you basically get to see the cash machine, and we also have a couple of few things underneath the counter. And on this end piece, on this side here, we have another little cash register and an admit ticket and stuff like that. Lots of little details in this little snack shop, lots, and all printed pieces. Clear, very awesome. Even on the top of the popcorn machine, we have a nice little printed scenery. It doesn't look like there's a name on that, but it's got a surfboard and stuff like that in there. Cola on top of the cola machine. Alien spaceship right here on the pinball machine, which looks very similar to the alien that abducts the pig in one of the movie posters or one of the movie screens. So pretty cool there. But that's a lot of detail in this nice little footprint, and it all looks really good. So I'm pretty impressed with this. Everything's going together really smoothly as well. Stage 6 done. We have a snack bar. We got some structure up. We got some windows. We got some doors. We got a lovely sign called snack bar. Pretty cool. Very cool front facade. Looks really cool. Very open. So it'd be really cool when the lights are on. And again, we do have some light strips here. But when the lights go on, this is going to be lit up very well inside. Also, a little thing on this side. Another lovely printed area, 32 cents children, cars. Wow. Remember those days when it was not $100 to go to the movie theater, basically, especially with the $40 popcorn. But so we got a couple of extra minute one tickets from this little ticket booth on here. And as well, looks like we're going to have a little raise and lower arm at this point to, I guess, let people in and out for the cars, I guess, that come in the front. This side of the building, we have our first wire system is going through here, and it is popping out this wall, goes behind this sign and into a little junction box here. So my guess is probably the battery or something like that is going to go somewhere on this side of the building. But basically, wire comes through here. That's through here. We have a light here. It's through here. You go with some extra slack right here. We got another light here. It goes through here, pops out here into these two light stripes, which are going to be connected to something once we get to the next stages. Absolutely awesome coloring. We got the yellows. The yellows is really making it look really cool. Nice pop with all the details that we've got so far. It is just going together so smoothly, a set, and it looks fantastic so far. I can't wait to finish this one, so we got to keep going. Stage 7 completed, and it looks the same. No, because we did all the work back here. So we finished off the back wall. It looks so good. Look at all that printed goodness, and to top it off, it opens up. So how cool is that? We have a nice little candy bar on this back wall with all these nice little printed candies and a couple of drinks. And over on this wall, we have more printed goodness over here with a window as well. Nice view into the whole snack bar with it open up like that as well. Just a heads up, it is supposed to overlap the door wall. So if you do put your first wall in and you're like, oh my God, I'm 2 studs off, it's not going into where it's supposed to. Actually, it's supposed to look like this. This door is supposed to look like it's inset. So you're all good. So it's all, don't freak out. But it is looking really good. I like the yellow trim all the way around the building as well. It is starting to come together very nicely, as you can see. We are getting close to almost completing this fully up, and we'll definitely do some cool montage at the end of this video so you can see some up good and closeness of all the cool details in this build. Let's keep going. Stage 8 completed, and this is absolutely fantastic build. Like Lumibricks, you knocked it out of the park with this drive-in snack bar. This is my favorite part of this whole build completely. This building looks fantastic. Look, we have awesome signage. We got some lights in here, light strips in this area as well. If we come back to this side, we got some nice curves on the top here. The roof itself just sits in place. You can just pull the roof right out. So that is pretty cool. And it sits nicely right in there. And of course, it still opens up in the back, as you can see. And we have some more awesome printed goodness on this side, as well as we have this nice little bar that goes up and down manually. So pretty cool. All in all, this is almost done. We have the big sign to build next and then connect the power up. I'm already really enjoying this. I think the thing's going to look fantastic when the lights are on. And as I said, Lumibricks, this is absolutely fantastic build. So let's get into the last part, the big sign, and then we'll do our whole final thoughts of the build. Here is the completed snack bar with its giant, fantastic drive-in sign. We're using our extra camera for this to give you a better angle of this. And just look at all this goodness. Look at all that is printed. There is no stickers at all being harmed in any way, shape, or form. Prints, and all fantastic prints, and really nicely lit up everything. So the battery box, if you can see down at the bottom here, the battery box is actually built into the base of the actual sign itself. And again, USB powered as well. So you can actually take this USB out and then attach it to a power bank, which then powers the junction box, which powers up all the lights that are connected. But we have it connected into the power block right here. So if we turn the lights on, there you have it. All the nice little lights that are lighting up. The whole snack bar is very clear and visible with the 2 main lights that are inside here, with the 2 light strips inside the light box. Basically, the light box you're basically building with this sign as well as that sign. And then we have a nice little light here, 2 little lights under here for this welcome printed piece with an arrow. Looks absolutely fantastic. Let's get a little bit of a closer view of the front of the diner. So I'm just going to hold it up for you for the camera here. So look how clear those transparent windows are and the doors are. You can see right in. You can see all the nice printed magazines and or newspapers on the front there as well. Clear, very open as well. So much little details as well. We got nice little tiling in front. We got some flowers in there. We have a nice little bench. If we come to this corner, we have a nice little spotted dog. We have a printed sign on the wall there as well, which is basically clubhouse and looks like a gas station. But coming to the back of the building, we have a nice little window, door, and some nice big printed pieces, as well as a staff only door. Now, the way these 2 walls, as you're building these walls, it might look like that you need to be 2 studs over. It is actually meant to overlap to make the door look like it's a little bit more inset, which is pretty cool. So you have the nice little steps, and then you have the nice little door that opens and closes. But these walls do open up. On this side, we have a nice little candy bar area with some drinks, some candy bars, and all that type of stuff on the shelving inside here. As we go inside, as you can see, we have a nice little area of the popcorn machine, as well as a couple of hot dogs and stuff like that. And it looks like a cooking furnace that goes up to the actual chimney at the top. On this side, we can open up as well. We do have some nice little printed pieces here as well, which is pretty cool. And then going inside, you got a nice little seating area for the ticket booth area for the cars that people go up and get their tickets before they can drive in as well. This is a nice back view of the pinball machine and stuff like that. So nice and very clear. It opens up very nicely. The other cool thing that you can also do with the building is the roof itself. The center part of this roof is not actually attached to any studs, but it fits in so nicely that you can just lift it right up. So, and now you've got a nice view of the whole inside. So look at all that detail in there. That is so much detail, so clear. The prints are absolutely awesome. Very cool. I really enjoyed the way this was built. And it's probably, out of all the road trip sets, this is probably going to be my favorite. I think, to me, I actually like this building better than the gas station and the hotel, but it is really close. And of course we have, and let me pick the camera up so you can get a better view of this. We have the sign. Absolutely fantastic, all nicely printed. 2 light strips inside this area here to light that up nicely. 1 little light at the top, as you can see, and as I said before, we do have the 2 lights here with this welcome sign and all that glory. Looks absolutely great. As I said, this is a fantastic finish to this build. We're going to put it off to the side there because here we also have a nice ice cream. A little ice cream trolley, basically opens up. We got a nice little scoop, a couple of flavors of ice cream, and we got this couple of different ice creams on cones. So that also is a small mini build. We do have the big screen itself, as you can see. There it is, the nice big screen with a couple of birds on the top as well. This cardboard print also has another scene on the other side, so we'll set that up like that over there. And then we have car number 2 that we build, which is this nice little yellow one here. We got the lights on, and we also have the first car, which is the truck that we built, which is the blue one. And of course we have all our minifigures that we got come with this set, and we got the 2 little speaker boxes as well, so people can hear the movie theater. So all in all, that is everything in this whole build right here for you. Absolutely fantastic. I fully recommend this set completely. This is 100% a lot of fun to build. Like that snack bar building is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Comment and subscribe. We always ask you to do. A big humongous thank you very much to all my subscribers. A humongous extra support from my channel members. Greatly appreciate it. More fantastic builds coming for you on this channel, so definitely stay tuned. You don't want to miss anything. And if you wish to buy this set, all the links and everything will be in the description for you, so you can also help this channel by using the affiliation link. If the set is not on sale, there's a cheeky 10% code for you, MBB10, that you can also use on any other sets that are not on sale as well. But Lumibricks usually has some good sales on, so definitely check them out. Until then, as I said, we'll see you guys in the next reviews.